Hello, students. How are you all? I hope you all are doing good. So, my name is Aditya Jain from Ask IITians, and today we are going to start a topic of a grade 7. Okay, so basically, the topic name is if I go by the name, it's like heat. Okay, so today we are going to start the topic heat. Okay, so if I talk about some winter days, in our winter days, what we do, we used to wear woolen clothes. This time I am wearing. Okay, and if I talk about the summer days, we prefer to wear clothes of lighter color, or I can say cotton clothes. So what is the reason for that? Because in the summer days you feel hotter, and in the winter days you feel colder. So there is something called as coldness or hotness, if I say. So this coldness or hotness has something relation with the topic which we are going to study today, which is heat. Okay, so let's go into the topic. So now we are starting today the topic of a grade 7, which is heat. Okay, so I have already given you the introduction of heat. Yeah. So today what we are going to study in the lecture, these topics are mentioned as this introduction to topic heat. We are going to see what is heat basically. Then we are reading about the temperature and its unit, interconversion of units and temperature measuring instruments. So these four topics we are going to cover today. Okay. So without wasting any time, let's go into the main topic. Now, can you see this picture? There are some objects, and you are required to cross the objects which are hot and tick the objects which are cold. Okay. So what you can see in these pictures is cold chilled lemon juice, ice cream, fire, hot coffee, cheese burst pizza, and ice. Okay. So these are the objects shown here. So you have to mention which one are hot, which one are cold. So yeah, you can do easily. This juice is cold. Ice cream is also cold. Fire is hot. This hot coffee is again hot. And this cheesy burst pizza, yummy. This is also hot. And this is ice, which is cold. So you can say there are certain objects which are cold and which are hot. Okay. So what is basically heat? This is a short question which you have been asked, like, what is the definition of heat? Okay. You will be asked what is the definition of heat. So heat is something related to hotness or coldness. So if I define heat, it is a form of energy basically. Heat is a form of energy which enables us to identify hotness or coldness of any object. So heat is a form of energy which enables us to identify the hotness or coldness of any object. Then clear? Now see this definition, that what happens actually in the heating process. That with the increase in temperature of a body, what happens when the temperature of a body is increased, the vibration of molecules or atom increases, because every matter or every body is made up of some molecules or atoms inside it. So what happens whenever you increase the temperature of a body, the vibrations of molecules or atoms increases, so they vibrate more rapidly. So these vibrations are then transferred from one part of the body to other. Suppose this body A is vibrating rapidly, and it is transferring its energy to another molecule present in the object or body, which is B. So this happens. So the measure of that energy with which the molecules vibrate in the system is termed as heat stored in that object. So whatever energy during the increase in temperature molecules are transferring from one part of the body to other part of the body is termed as a heat stored in the object. Or you can simply say heat is a form of energy. Heat is a form of energy which enables us to sense hotness or coldness of an object. Okay, so I hope this definition part is clear as far as heat is concerned. So heat is just a form of energy. Okay, so you can say heat is colder in the days of winter, sorry, and heat is something related with hotness in the case of summer days. So that's why during winter days we prefer to wear winter clothes or woolen clothes, and during the summer days we prefer to wear cotton clothes due to the variation in heat present. Okay, so that is all about heat. Now see, if I do activity, that how to measure the heat basically. We are saying some one body is cold, one body is hot, but how to measure that actually? So what we are doing now is an activity. Suppose you are taking three beakers. Suppose you are taking three beakers. Beaker A, beaker B, and beaker C. What I have done now, I have put hot water. I have put hot water in the beaker A. I have put cold water. I have put cold water in beaker B, and in the beaker C, I have mixed both the waters. Half of amount I have mixed both the waters. So this is a mix of hot and cold. This is a mix of hot and cold. Okay, so these we are doing. So what you have to do, you have to put your left hand in the beaker A. So you are putting your left hand in the beaker A, and you are putting your right hand in the beaker B at the same time. Okay, so left hand in beaker A, right hand in beaker B. Okay, now what you do after putting the hands or after letting the hands in the beaker for about 1 minute, what you do, suddenly take your both hands at the same time. Take your both hands in the beaker C at the same time. So what will you observe? According to your left hand, what will you observe? According to your left hand, this beaker C will feel you warmer or colder? This beaker C, according to your left hand, will appear what to you? Can you answer this? You have kept your left hand here in the hot water. So it will appear to you as a colder one, according to your left hand. And according to your right hand, it will appear hot to you. So what is the basic difference here? Because first your left hand was in hot water, and now you are putting your left hand in a mixture of hot and cold. Yeah, so you will feel colder according to your left hand, and according to your right hand, which was previously in cold water, you will feel hot. So the same water cannot be cold and hot at the same time. Yes or no? Same water cannot be cold and hot at the same time. So this sensation of touch is not enough, or is not, you can say, accurate. The sensation of touch is not accurate to measure hotness or coldness. Yes or no? To measure hotness or coldness of a body, you cannot just make a sensation of touch as an accurate method. You have seen this here, because according to your left hand, the water was colder. According to your right hand, the same water was hotter. So this sensation of touch is not accurate method to measure hotness or coldness. So what is the substitute then? What is the substitute? The substitute to this is the more accurate method, which is known as temperature. Temperature. So temperature will tell you the degree of hotness or coldness of an object. Degree of hotness or coldness of an object. Okay, so what is temperature? Now the another important term from this chapter is the definition of temperature. First was the temperature of heat. What was the definition? Remember, heat is a form of energy which enables us to sense hotness or coldness of a object. Clear? Now what is temperature? The degree of hotness or coldness of an object is known as temperature. So temperature will give you an idea that how much hotter or how much colder is a body. Yeah, temperature will give you an idea about how much hotter or how much colder is a certain object. So this thing is clear. What is temperature? Because this sensation of touch was not an accurate method to measure hotness or coldness. So we have defined certain unit which is known as temperature now. Now temperature will be a much accurate method to measure the hotness or coldness. This thing is clear? Okay. Now next is temperature and its unit. Now we are concerned with the units of temperature. So the most prevailing unit in India, if I talk about India, in India the prevailing unit of temperature is degree Celsius. The symbol goes like this. It is known as degree Celsius. And in the rest of the world, the common unit of temperature is Kelvin with a symbol as capital K. So in India only, we prefer degree Celsius, or you can say centigrade also. And in the rest part of the world, we prefer Kelvin, which is shown by symbol capital K. This thing is clear?